We pretend a lot as women. Why don't we pretend to honor and cherish the man in our life, not men? Sometimes I genuinely pretend, I'm like, oh, honey, I miss you. Oh, I love you. But really, if you leave me, I will not really show that side of me. Like, if you leave me, because I'm not a lovey dovey female. Some of you are. To make a man remember you, he needs to see you like a baby. Hi, welcome to this YouTube video. My name is Coach J Thyna. I'm a relationship coach and a marriage counselor. And in this video, I'll be telling you 3 ways to make a man mad over you. Please like this video before we go ahead so that you do not forget when you're engrossed by the gems I'll be sharing with you in this video. I'm waiting. Have you liked it? Thank you. So it's very easy to actually get a man to be mad over you if you know who you are and you know the kind of man that will suit you. When I was single, I realized that I was attracting every kind of man, and that's not what you want. You don't want to attract a person of another faith today, attract a CEO tomorrow, then you attract someone in business. Every woman has a spec and a taste. And so, for who you are, you will be learning here how to attract a man who will be mad over you. Number one thing to do is to know what you want. I mean, you should be very aware of what you want in a man. When he sees that you know what you want, he will love you, he will cherish you. The reason why a lot of guys are not into some females is because these females don't know what they want. So they want this tomorrow, and then next tomorrow they say, oh, I'm not ready for marriage. Yeah, they're asking him, when are we going to get married? So you don't know what you want, and a man will not be mad over you if you're living your life like that. So know what you want and learn to communicate what you want with a smile, with a cute tonation, with subtle voices. It's very important that you know what you want and how to say it so that he will never think you're too needy, you're never grateful, or whatever. The way you say whatever is how they will receive it, not really what you tell them, but how you tell them. So make sure that you are always sweet, always subtle, always knowing what you want. So for instance, I see a lot of things where guys post that if you ask a woman what she wants, she will say anything or whatever you want or stuff. You should know what you want to eat. Like, when you go out on a date with a man, don't act like you're trying to be humble. You don't want to. No, 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 no. They won't be mad over you. They like bold females. They like females who know what they want. Like, be a lioness. Say, oh, I like this. I tried this one time and it was good. If you've been to a restaurant before and you finally go there with a man, let him know that you've been there. Not pretending like you've never been there. That's very unhealthy. Make him know that, oh, you tried their food one time, you like it, you want their ice cream, you want their this. Anytime I go on a date, both when I was single and now that I'm married, I'm always saying what I want, how I want it. I don't want ketchup, I want garlic mayo, I want this, I want that. Like, they will look at you like, oh, she is a princess. But whenever you're trying to be indecisive females never really attract kings. All right, so be decisive, know what you want, communicate what you want. That's number one. Number two, be a person of value. You see, you could be everything I just said in number one, but if you're not a person of value, they wouldn't really rate you, they wouldn't really love you, they won't miss you. So you need to ask yourself, if I go into a relationship today, what do I have to offer a man? When you can answer that question for yourself, then you're ready for something exceptional. But when you cannot answer, you don't know what you're bringing to the table, you don't know what you have to offer, then people just don't take you seriously. So be a person of value. Do you have some skill sets with finances? How well do you pray? What do you know about kingdom marriages? Like, you need to be very aware, because I remember when I was talking to my husband, he was so fascinated about how much I had studied, how much I knew myself, what I wanted to do for God, what I wanted to do in life in general. So be a person of value, find out your purpose. And so sometimes when some ladies come to me for relationship coaching, what I see that they need is life coaching, personal coaching. Because when your life is sorted, you will attract a man that has a sorted life. But what we do a lot of times is our life is not arranged. We don't know what we're doing in this season. We don't know what we're praying for, what we're waiting for. We're expecting a man to come into our lives. It doesn't work that way. So learn now what you should be doing and how you can help people around you. Many a times, the things you should be doing are the things that will introduce you to your husband. I always share the story. My big sister, she wasn't on social media like that. She wasn't on Instagram like at the time. But she met her husband where she had gone to do decoration for someone's naming ceremony or so. So that's how she met her husband. So when people say, oh, if you're not on social media, you will lose your husband, you will lose your husband, that's not true. You can have your page private and meet your husband if you're focusing on your purpose, focusing on adding value to humanity. I tell you for free. I don't even think any of my older siblings who are married were really social media persons. I'm the only social media person like that, like that. Do you understand? But they met their husbands where they went to work. You need to be a person of value. Know what you're bringing to the table. Know how to position yourself for the kind of man that you want. Don't be like every other female who wants a man to do everything for her. I believe that women should be spoiled, women should be taken care of. But what I do not agree with is a jobless woman, a purposeless woman, a woman who doesn't know why she was called and she was made on earth. So make sure you know what you're here for. Make sure you know that, I'm here to be a blessing to humanity, and whoever walks into my life will definitely benefit from me as well as I benefit from him, all right? The third way to make a man mad over you is to respect him. And this is slowly leaving our society today because a lot of us don't respect our man. I'm not telling you respect all the men you know, your schoolmate, your classmate, your colleague, your boss. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that if you start talking to a man that you know is of value to you, that you know is partner material, then I would say respect him. Don't always raise your voice. Don't raise your voice at men. I don't know where people are learning this from. I used to be a rapper and I am hardcore. I don't laugh with guys. I don't play with guys. But when I started talking to a person of value like my man that I'm now married to, I definitely had to bring myself to, a princess level, like talking to him with so much respect, like, oh, it's so nice to hear from you. Sometimes you might not feel like showing respect, but you have to do it. We pretend a lot as women. Why don't we pretend to honor and cherish the man in our life, not men? So sometimes I genuinely pretend, I'm like, oh honey, I miss you, oh, I love you. But really, if you leave me, I will not really show that side of me. Like if you leave me, because I'm not a lovey-dovey female. Some of you are, but I'm not. But I know that to make a man remember you, he needs to see you like a baby. So remember that babies will always honor their parents, honor whoever is caring for them. That's how men want to feel. Unfortunately, not all of us are like that. If you leave me, I won't do cute and lovey-dovey stuff. But I do it deliberately because I know that he wants a feminine woman. Do you understand? So I will send him selfies of myself, just taking pictures, like I miss you. I'll write it under all those cute things. I even started doing my Bitmoji. You know what Bitmojis are? So it's emojis, but it's your face you use. So you put hearts and all those things. I started doing it, sending it to my husband. Not really because I'm looking for validation from him, but I understand that for a man to be mad over you, he will always need to remember you as someone that is soft, someone that is cute, someone that is mushy, someone that you can squeeze like agege bread. That's how he should always remember you. Never come hardcore to a man. When you're getting to know people, right, you be yourself. But once he's now your man, hold him down, pin him down. And this is what I teach on my boot camp, pinning your husband down. I don't teach you how to just pin everybody down. No, you know what to do to pin a certain kind of man down. And if you want to marry a king, then you should join the boot camp. You should send a DM saying you will get some more inquiries on the boot camp, all right? But I'm really proud of all of you who watched this from the start to the end. It shows that you want to have a wholesome relationship. You want to have a wholesome marriage. And knowledge is really and truly power. So keep gathering power as you keep gathering knowledge, and in due season you will have a testimony of a kingdom marriage yourself. I don't want any one of you to be under any pressure. When men notice that you are under pressure to get married, they will use you and dump you and do you anyhow and give you unrealistic things they expect from you. But when you are holding yourself, you are happy with your life, then they will want to be a part of your lovey-dovey life. Love yourself, be in a lovey-dovey relationship with yourself so that he will want to be a part of it. All right. I love you with the love of God. Remember again to give this video a thumbs up. Tell me where you're watching from. That I don't joke with. I love to know where my viewers are watching from. And if you've told me before, tell me again so I will know your name, have you in my prayers, and of course, look out for you to enter into a wholesome relationship as well. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.